Okay. To forces action in figure. So what is the change in volume of the bar? Question mark. Take the modulus of elasticity for the bar material as 200 GPa and Poisson's ratio as 0.25. So first of all, write down the given data. So length is L is equal to, it is given 500 mm, 500 mm, and width it is given B is equal to it is 100 mm, and thickness T it is given, T is equal to, it is 50 mm, 50 mm. Okay. Then forces in x y direction it is given, px force in x direction, it is parallel to x axis, it is 100 kilonewton, 100 kilonewton. So convert it is in kilonewton to newton, 100 kilonewton, that is 100 into 10 raised to the power 3, it is in newton. Okay. So next, force in y direction it is given, that is py is equal to, it is, so py direction it is, in y direction it is given compression load. Okay. 10 raised to the power 300 into 10 raised to the power 3, it is in newton. Okay. So first of all, it is given in kilonewton, 300 is in kilonewton, convert it is in newton. Okay. So third one, it is given pz is equal to, it is 200 kilonewton, 200 kilonewton. Okay. So convert this one, it is also 200 into 10 raised to the power 3 in newton, Okay. So next one, it is given modulus of elasticity E is equal to, it is 200 GPa, 200 GPa. Convert it is in Newton per mm square, 200 into 10 raised to the power 3 Newton per mm square, Newton per mm square. Okay. The next Poisson's ratio it is given, mu is equal to, it is 0.25, mu is equal to, it is 0.25, mu is equal to 0.25, mu is equal to 0.25. Okay. So this data it is given for calculating the change in value. So we need to calculate the change in value, that is delta V is equal to question mark. Delta V is equal to question mark. We need to calculate change in length. Delta V is equal to question mark. Okay. So V is equal to 500 into 100 into 100 into 50. Okay. It will be total value. Okay. 500 into 100 into 50. Okay. It will be 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 6. 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 6 mm cube. Okay. This is mm cube. Okay. So this data it is given for calculating the change in value. Okay. So first of all, we need to calculate the stresses in x, stresses in y direction. So stresses in x direction is equal to, this px by ax, px by force in x direction divided by cross-sectional area in x direction. Okay. Cross-sectional area in x direction. So px force in x direction, we know that it is 100 kilonewton. It is in tension, 100 into 10 raised to the power 3. It is in tension. So it is, so x, area in x direction, which one it is? Just here. This one it is area in x direction. Okay. Okay. So this area it will be take area in x direction. Okay. So means 100 into 50. So area in x direction it is 100 into 50. 100 into 50. So it will be get stress in x direction, it will be sigma x is equal to, so 100 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 100 into 50. It will be 20 Newton per mm square, 20 Newton per mm square. So it will be in tension. So right in bracket it is in tension. T-E-N-S-I-O-N, tension. Okay. Okay. So force it is applied in tension. That's right. Stress it is also in tension. Okay. So now sigma y is equal to calculate. It is py by ay. This one it is py divided by ay. Py divided by ay. Okay. Force in y direction divided by cross-sectional area in y direction, ay. So is equal to py, it is how much? Force in y direction, it is in compression 300 kilonewton, 300 into 10 raised to the power 3 in Newton, 10 raised to the power 3 in Newton, divided by AY it is now, it will be take this area. Okay, now it will be take this area. Now it will be take this area. Okay, this area. Okay, so how much this area it will be? Length it will be 100 mm. Length it will be 100 mm. 100 into width it is, sorry, 500 into 100. 500 into 100. It will be get how much? 300 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 500 into 100. 500 into 100. Okay. So it will be 6 Newton per mm square. 6 Newton per mm square. Okay. So it will be in compression. Compression. Okay. Compression. It will be compression. Now stress in z direction. Calculate the stress in z direction. Stress in z direction. Sigma z is equal to, so it will be Pz divided by Az. Pz divided by Pz divided by Az. Pz divided by Az. Pz divided by Az. Pz divided by Az. So Pz it will be how much? Pz it is 200. 200 into 10 raised to the power 3 Newton divided by Az. Divided by Az. Divided by Az. So now which will we take area? This area. Okay, I will hatch this area. Okay, we will take this area. This will be 500 into 50. Okay, 500 into 50. Okay, take only this area. Okay, so this area it is 500 into 50. 500 into 50. Okay, 500 into 50. So sigma z is equal to, will be 200 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 500 into 50. It will be 8 Newton per mm square. So it will be also in tension. So it will be in tension. So this one it will be tension. Okay. So now calculated strain in x direction. Okay. I will write down strain in x direction. I will write down all this value here. Note down, means it will be get sigma x is equal to, it will be 20. So it is in bracket. I will write down tension, T for tension. Then sigma z is, sigma y is equal to, it is sigma y is equal to how much? Sigma y is equal to, it is 6 Newton per mm square. So this one it is in compression. And then sigma z is equal to, it is 8 Newton per mm. 8 Newton. So it will be in tension. It will be in tension. Okay. This one it will be tension. Okay. So now calculate strain in x and y direction. So we'll calculate strain in x direction. That is Ex is equal to, Ex is equal to, Ex is equal to, it is sigma x by E, sigma x by E, sigma x by E, then minus mu 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 sigma y by E, sigma y by E, sigma y by E, then minus, actually in z direction it is compression. Actually is there z direction it will be compression. So compression, for that it will be take positive. So compression it will be take compression it will be take positive. So it will be sigma y mu into sigma y divided by sigma y divided by E, sigma y divided by E. Then for tension it will be take positive, negative. Okay. Then mu mu, 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 then sigma z divided by E, sigma z divided by E, sigma z divided by E. Actually, modulus of elasticity will be same for all here. So it will be take common from this. Okay, is equal to 1 by E, 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 in bracket, sigma x, sigma x plus mu, plus mu, mu plus mu into sigma y, into sigma y, then minus mu into sigma z, minus mu into sigma z, minus mu into sigma z, minus mu into sigma z. Bracket close. This one it is. So put all this value. Modulus of elasticity, we know that it will be how much? 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. So sigma x value, we know that sigma x it will be 20. It will be in tension 20. Then minus mu it will be 0.25, 0.25 into 0.25 into sigma y. So it will be actually it will be plus 0.25 into sigma y, it will be how much? Sigma y it will be 6. Then minus 0.25 into sigma z. Sigma z it is 8. Bracket close. Okay. It will get Ex, strain in x direction, is equal to 20 plus 0.25 into 6 minus 0.25 into 8 divided by 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. It will be 9.75, 9.75 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Okay, so it will be strain in x direction. Now calculate strain in y direction. Ey is equal to it will be now sigma y. It will be write down minus first of all. Okay, sigma y divided by E, sigma y divided by E, sigma y divided by E, then minus sigma x minus mu, sigma x by E, minus mu, sigma x by E, minus mu, sigma x by E, okay, sigma x by E. Then next one it is also minus, okay, it will be mu, sigma z by E, sigma z by E, sigma z by E, okay, sigma z by E, sigma z by E is equal to Ey it is minus 1 by E, it will be take common, 1 by E it will be take common on this, 1 by E it will be 200 into 10 raised to the power 3, 200 into 10 raised to the power 3 in bracket, minus sigma y will be how much? Minus sigma y it will be minus 8, then minus point, minus 0.5 into sigma x it is 20, then minus sigma z it is 0.25, into sigma z it is 8, sorry, sigma y it will be 6. So this value it will be actually 6, minus 6, and this will be minus 8. Okay, it will be get strain in y direction. So Ey is equal to minus 6 into minus 6 in bracket 0.25 into 20 and minus 0.25 into 8 divided by 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. So it will be minus 6.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. 10 raised to the power minus 5. It will be strain in y direction. Okay. Now strain in z direction calculate. Ez is equal to Ez is equal to Ez is equal to. So it will be sigma z by E, sigma z by E, sigma z by E, sigma z by E. Then minus 6 minus mu minus mu minus mu minus minus mu sigma x divided by minus mu sigma x divided by E. Then minus, so it will be compression next, it will be take plus mu sigma y by E, sigma y by E, sigma y by E, sigma y by E. It will be write down Ez is equal to it will be take 1 by E common, 1 by E, 1 by E it will be take common, 1 by E, 1 by E. So in bracket sigma z. So put all this value here. Sigma z it is how much? Sigma z. Otherwise put all this value. Directly it will be put all this value. So 1 by E, 1 divided by 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. In bracket. So sigma z it is how much? Sigma z it is 8 minus sigma x 0.25 mu into sigma x, it will be 20. Then plus 0.25 into sigma y it is 6. It will be 4.5. Okay, 4.5. So it will get sigma Ez is equal to, directly it will be get Ez is equal to 4.5 divided by 200 into 10 raised to the power 3. 200 into 10 raised to the power. So it will be 2.25 into 10 raised to 5. 2.25 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Okay. So actually EV is equal to strain in volume is equal to it is Ex plus Ey plus Ez. Okay. Put all this value here. EV is equal to, so Ex it is how much? Ex it is 9.75 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Then plus Ey it is strain in direction, it will be minus 6.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Then Ez it is plus 2.25 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. 10 raised to the power minus 5. Okay. So these are the total strain. EV is equal. It will get EV is equal to how much? EV is equal to, for all these it will be 9.75 minus 5 minus, so this one it will be EY, it will be minus 6.5 minus 6.5 minus 6.5, then plus EZ it is 2.25, so it will be 5.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Then this one it will be EV. So actually EV means what? You will see here. EV it will be, so EV is equal to EV is equal to EV is equal to, that is EV is equal to change in volume to the original value. So that we will call it is EV is equal to delta V by V, delta V by V, delta V by V, change in volume to the original value. Okay, delta V by V. Okay. So EV we know that it will be 5.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 is equal to delta V, delta V, delta V divided by delta V divided by volume. It will be how much? Total volume we are calculated it is, so this one it is 500 into 500 into 100 into 50. It will be 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 6. 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 6 mm. So from this relation it will be get delta V. Change in volume is equal to change in volume is equal to change in volume is equal to, it will be get, it will be 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 6 into 5.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 minus. It will be at 137.5 in mm cube. Mm. Okay. In mm. Okay. In mm. Okay. So these are the change in volume for the given load in x and y and z direction. Okay.